Okay, welcome back, everyone. This is the First Inning Radio Show, and we're live on television, radio, and television.com. Just go over to the website, you press play on the radio, free of charge, no sign up. We are the First Inning, Monday through Friday, before every Yankee game at 6 p.m. And I'm the BX Bomber 2011, along with Roger, the big Yankee fan. Say hello, Roger.
Hello, BX Farmer. Good evening. We're having a nice weekend, and it was beautiful weather up in New York City, and very nice down here as well. It was a little bit on the sticky side down here,
Yeah.
but we're recording on May 18th at 6:47 in the evening, Saturday night, and things are going pretty good. And you've gotten to all the games of this homestand. And the Yankees had a great come from behind victory Friday night, and then a tough 2-1 loss today. And I have the SNY takeaways from the games when you want me to do them.
Yeah, it was a great game, but let me first say, I don't know, did we speak about the doubleheader on the last game? But that was crazy.
Oh,
And
yes, we did.
and
We did.
cause it's all blurred now, Roger. I don't know what day it is anymore.
I know. It's
I don't
starting
even
to
know who's playing. All I know is the Yankees bat in the bottom of the inning. That's all I know.
Right, exactly. Yes, we did the doubleheader, and we discussed how the Yankees took both games of the doubleheader off of the
Okay.
Orioles.
So wait, now let me tell you, last night's game, right, was CC Sabathia pitching, right? And last night's game was T-shirt night, right? And also yesterday they had the Game of Thrones throne there,
Right.
right? Which was pretty cool because for one, that Game of Thrones I believe is from the movie itself. I mean the TV show from HBO. And not only that, so many famous people had sat in that chair as well and took a picture in it. You know?
Right.
So that was pretty cool because all the Yankees took pictures in the chair already. So you get to take a picture after them, which is kind of cool that they sat in the same spot that you sat in. You know what I mean? If that's something weird. But check this out. Yesterday I'll do my vlog as always. That'll be out shortly. Actually, I gotta upload the next one after this. And right. So the line I did batting practice. Batting practice ended about what 6:10. I get over to gate 2 for the line, the queue line, right? For to take the picture. You know where that line ended?
Where?
So check this out. If anybody knows the stadium, there's gate 2, and right next to gate 2 there's a ramp that goes up, right? And that ramp, the Game of Thrones throne was on the level of the street level on gate 2 there. But the queue line was up the ramp. Okay, the exit ramp. You have to go up the ramp, and it went all the way to the 200 section.
Wow.
So that's like 4 levels, right? Of the line was like 4 levels up, right? And there was a guy clicking at the time. When I got to the back of the line where I was, he was up to 378 people at that moment where
amazing.
from where I was. You know what I mean? In front of me. So and then more people came on the line after me, but waited and waited and waited and waited, and then it finally took exactly about 1 hour and 25 minutes for me to take the picture, right?
Wow.
So I figured, so how the hell, I said, what pose am I gonna do, right, on the throne, right? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna do like my favorite character, Conan, and I'm gonna sit like Conan on the throne. And that picture came out awesome, man. I'm looking like Conan.
Excellent.
You know, I took my sweater off, and I made it look like that fur thing, like they have on the top, like thing, and got my camera there. My bag is in it. You know, it was pretty cool.
Excellent. I'm going to check that out on on Instagram and everything, and that was a fun night as well. And also this weekend is Armed Forces Appreciation Weekend. So the Yankees and the Rays were wearing special baseball hats that were kind of green in color and a little bit on the camouflage side to look like Armed Forces hats.
Oh
And they
wow.
wore that this weekend as well, as you know. And anyway, as far as yesterday's game was a great come from behind victory by the Yankees. And I have the SNY takeaways, six
Yeah,
takeaways from the game.
that game went into a rain delay in the what bottom of the eighth inning with
Exactly.
I think Urshela up to bat, and man,
Right.
it started pouring like unbelievable, man. That's the hardest I've seen it rain so far since I've been
Right.
there. Um, and then yeah, it was a passing shower, and they
Yes,
got the
it did
tarp off.
survive.
Yeah, they got the tarp off and everything, and then they got the walk off win.
Yes, exactly. And number one of this is CC Sabathia has done everything the Yankees have needed and more this season. With Sabathia already announcing his retirement, he's appeared to be extremely comfortable on the mound, start after start. In 6 innings, Sabathia allowed just 1 run on 6 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 4 batters. Sabathia lowered his earned run average on the season to a tidy 2.97 mark, but was unable to come away with a well-deserved win. Number two, down 2 runs in the ninth, the Yankees needed to come back against Rays lefty closer Jose Alvarado. Courtesy of a Luke Voigt home run and a great at-bat that resulted in a double by Gleyber Torres, the Yanks had the winning run on base. A wild pitch scored Thairo Estrada to tie the game, and then Gio Urshela collected his sixth two-out base hit with runners in scoring position of the season. None bigger than this one, his first career walk-off. And number three was Urshela recorded 2 other hits on the night, boosting his average to 347. Urshela hasn't shown any signs of slowing down, and with Miguel Andujar out for the rest of the season, it's even more important that the former is more than just a fine defender. And number four is Boyd continued to pull out of his recent 0 for 22 slump. After notching 3 hits on Wednesday's nightcap, Boyd added 3 more base knocks today, including a home run and a double. It looks like Boyd might be gearing up for a strong run of production. And number 5 is Kendrys Morales hit a second-inning home run, adding another player to the long line of Yankees' next man up movement. The Yankees received Morales for what amounts to next to nothing in terms of trade, so anything he contributes is like a bonus for the club. So far, Morales has been on base 4 out of his 6 chances. And number 6, Chad Green, who struck out 3 batters in his return from the demotion in his last appearance, allowed 2 runs, 1 earned, on 3 hits in the 8th inning of a tied 1-1 game. Green allowed 2 loud doubles and was not helped by a Torres error, all of which put the Yanks in a 2-run hole. But the Yankees had a great come from behind victory on Friday, and that really was a fantastic fun win.
Yeah, a awesome win. Who started that rally? It was I
Luke
think
Voigt.
Luke Voigt got a hit, and then Gabriel Torres he knocked one off the wall, right, to bring in a run to tie the game.
Yes, he did exactly, just as I said in the
That was
takeaway.
unbelievable, man. And then Sherla, man, with the base hit over the head, But at
Exactly.
that moment, Tampa Bay, they played the Yankees wrongly. They were positioned wrong. Their fielding outfield positioning was wrong. They had them shallow.
Yes, they did not expect Urshela to get good wood on Alvarado's 100-mile-per-hour fastball, and they did not expect Alvarado to get the good wood on it, and he did, and he hit it well over the outfielder's head.
Wow, so that's what they feeling. But normally it's you play the outfield with no doubles. So
Exactly,
usually
exactly,
they push the outfielders back almost to the warning track type of thing. Not to the warning track, but maybe about 20 feet away from the warning track.
exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? So I don't know why they brought them in like that, but hey, that's their problem.
Well, what they were trying to do is possibly cut down a run at see what they thought was that Urshela would not get good wood on the ball, and if they were up close, they might have a better chance of cutting down the run on third base from scoring.
Yeah, but I don't know why they always try to bring the infield in as well too.
I know often, well, sometimes it does work, like when you saw. We'll talk about today's game in just a minute, but when
Honestly,
you
I
saw,
don't think it ever works.
well,
You
it
know?
does on occasions. You'll see grounders hit to the drawn-in infield, and they will get the runner coming home. But what it often does is it improves the batter's batting average quite a bit if he hits it through the infield because they have no lateral range.
Ah. But this is the thing. I think they play the infielders way too close.
Yeah, yeah, they
Like
try
on
to
the grass, I think it's too much for me. On the grass, it's too much for
right,
me. I think it should be a little bit more on the dirt side.
right. Well, sometimes they'll play halfway. Sometimes they'll play halfway and hedge their bets. But the drawn-in infield can often get, if the pitcher's throwing sinkers, they can get a ground ball and get it within the drawn-in infield and go home to cut off the run at home plate. But also, if the batter has a strong hit, it will go through the infield because they don't have the range of motion, and it
Yeah.
increases the batting average up by about 100 points.
Well, these people have the statistics and all that, knowing that if I throw a slider or sinker or whatever pitches that pitcher's throwing, that they know that this guy is 68% whatever is gonna hit a ground ball. You know what I mean? So that's
Right?
how they set him up. It's all a lot of analytics to it now.
Yes, it is.
Before before computers and everything, it was more like you were playing to the feel of the player.
Right?
You didn't really know where you you kind of had a hunch, let's say, that he was gonna hit it this place, and you would send somebody there, and your hunch would be right or wrong.
Exactly. They did use statistics in the back as well, but there's just so many more of them now with the analytics, you know, and the sabermetrics now that they have, and they have all kinds of mathematicians working on different scenarios. It's almost like doing algebra or physics.
Well, I'm pretty sure back in the old days, they had mathematicians working for the baseball teams.
Oh yeah, they did. They just used a lot of paper and
Yeah,
pencil.
I'm pretty sure they wrote all that stuff down, and I'm pretty
Oh
sure
yeah,
all there was somebody searching through all that information somehow. You
oh
know,
yeah. The baseball statistics have been kept since for 150 years.
and it's crazy because you pretty much have to do it kind of manually. At that time. Now it's all electronic now. It's
Yes,
right
it
there,
is.
MLB.com, and you see it, strike one or whatever, where he hit it. You even see the spot of the red dot of where he hit the ball and everything. Now,
Exactly.
so yeah, technology.
Exactly. And for today's game, the Yankees had a very tough 2-1 loss. And I'll run through the six takeaways of today's game real fast too, if you would like.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I'm watching the Prius Cup right now,
Uh huh.
and one of the race horses lost his jockey. He
Oh
fell off the
wow.
horse, man.
I hope the jockey's okay.
He looks like I think his pride is hurt more than
Oh
anything.
yes.
But
Right.
anyway, let's hear the five takeaways from today's
Okay.
game.
Okay. And you were at this game all the way through the extra innings. And number one is Luke Royce led off the bottom of the 11th with a single to try and get another rally going against Jose Alvarado. But Gary Sanchez hit into a game-ending double play with Luis Sessa, while Luis Sessa allowed a one-out solo home run to Austin Meadows in the top of the 11th. That's the difference in the game. Number 2 is Masahiro Tanaka was cruising along, holding the race to no runs on 3 hits and no walks, but was unable to return to the 7th inning because final out of the 6th inning came off a hard comebacker that struck Tanaka in the right chin. He was diagnosed with a contusion, and X-rays were negative. Tanaka, who struck out 6 in the game and had 16 swings and misses, lowered his season earned run average to 3.09. Hopefully for the Yankees, Tanaka will not need to miss a turn in the rotation. Number 3, the wild pitch has been the Yankees' best friend in this series, as the team scored a run on an errant pitch from Rays starter Blake Snell in the 3rd inning. The Yankees scored the tying run in Friday night's game on a wild pitch from Alvarado. And number 4 is Aaron Hicks recorded his first hits of the season, 1st inning and 8th inning singles. Hicks had looked rusty at the plate. It did not fare well in his rehab stint at the plate, but he appeared to be seeing the ball better in today's contest. Maybe more importantly, Hicks has not shown any sign that his back is bothering him, which is a blessing for the Yankees Yankees roster. And number 5 is Zach Britton was excellent again in the 8th inning, keeping the Rays off the bases and the board using just 10 pitches in the process. Britton has now made 7 straight scoreless appearances after an unsteady start to the season. And number 6 is Aroldis Chapman struck out 2 in the 9th inning, reaching 101 miles per hour on a couple of pitches, and also demonstrating his nasty slider. Chapman has now worked 8 scoreless appearances in his last 9 outings. So that was a very tough loss, and I'll tell you, the Rays pitching is amazing, and that's going to keep the Rays in the running all season long. The Rays are number 1 in Major League pitching right now with a 2.85 earned run average.
Wow. So, man.
You know, the Rays pitching, that's what's going to keep them in this, you know.
Well, yeah, that's what's definitely stopping a lot of people right now. The Yankees were kind of hitless against him today, Snail.
Yes, exactly. They just got that run on the wild pitch, and the Rays bullpen and the Rays pitching before today's game, the Rays team earned run average was 2.85, and they are heads and tails above anyone as far as their pitching is concerned. They have the best pitching in the majors by far, and the Yankees pitching was very good today, but Tessa did give up that home run.
Yeah, Aaron Hicks got 2 hits today. You know,
right,
he came through a little clutch. Clint Frazier, for some reason he had his pants legs down today. I guess he didn't feel like having them up with the socks. But yeah, he didn't do much today. But you know what? The Yankees could have got to them if they would had deeper counts.
Yes, exactly.
You know, if he was to throw in more pitchers and raise up his pitching count, we would eventually gotten to him too. You know, but we did get to him in the what was it, the 4th inning or something like that? We scored 1 run.
That's when the bases were loaded, and Snell slowed way down. He was stepping off and stepping on and stepping off and calling the catcher out, and he really slowed down, and that's when the Yankees loaded the bases, but only got that 1 run on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then Tanaka got hit in the leg. You know?
Yes, exactly. And Tanaka got hit in the leg, and as I said in the takeaways, that they're hoping that he won't miss a start.
Yeah, well, they said he had a contusion on his shin.
Yeah, he has a very bad contusion.
So that means his shin has a swollen knot on it.
Yeah, it was even turning purple from what I understand. So it's a very...
Yeah, that's gonna hurt for a while, man. So he'll be all right. He's good that he's a pitcher and he don't have to play like that.
Right.
You know, so I'm pretty sure he'll be okay in 5 days from now.
Yes.
You know.
And I I have a little bit more information for you, and that is that both Didi Gregorius and Giancarlo Stanton are cleared to be playing games in Tampa. It says finally we have a very tentative return time frame for Yankee shortstop Didi Gregorius, who's rehabbing from off-season Tommy John surgery on his throwing arm. Has been going very well, and he's expected to be doing some playing.
Well, Didi is scheduled in the lineup for Monday.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
You have
he's gonna be playing shortstop on Monday. This Monday, he's gonna be playing shortstop, and
right down in
extended spring training in Tampa.
right, and the same thing with Giancarlo Stanton, who's scheduled to. He's taking some live swings, and he's scheduled to be playing some live
Oh,
A-ball
and
games.
also Paxton. He
Right,
pitched on. He had a bullpen session on Friday, and
right.
he said today he felt good, but he still feels a little something in his knee. But
I see.
they're gonna have another bullpen session tomorrow.
I
But
see.
Paxton said his knee feels good though, even though he does feel something anyway. But it's not a
Right,
lot. It's not concerning and everything. It's just soreness. You know what I mean?
right.
So he said he's gonna do another one on Sunday, and we're gonna have to see what happens then. And then Aaron
Okay,
Boone
sounds good.
said after tomorrow they're gonna figure out when he'll be back.
Okay, excellent. That sounds good. And slowly but surely, they're getting some of their players back. And as I said, this was a tough loss today. Tomorrow, the Yankees are using a bullpen game tomorrow, and they're going to be starting Chad Green as the opener. And I believe the Rays are using Charlie Morton tomorrow. Charlie Mortensen, who is also a very tough pitcher who pitched for the Houston Astros. And all the Rays pitchers are tough. There's not one pitcher in the Rays rotation that is not very good. They're all outstanding. And
Oh yeah.
Charlie Mortensen is going tomorrow, so that will be probably another tough, low-scoring
You
game.
know what? Another thing too, Aaron Hicks, man, he's looking a little slow out there in center field.
I see.
You
I
know that
see.
I think it was today or yesterday that they hit one in the gap over there in
Hmm.
left center field, and he couldn't catch it,
Right.
and the guy got a double off of him. I think
Yes.
it was today. Was it today?
It was, I believe, yesterday.
Yeah. So yeah, he's looking a little there. So hopefully he can catch up a little bit. You know.
But fortunately, he says his back is not bothering him. So at least one good thing that's going on is that his back is not bothering him. And he'll slowly, this is, as Susan Wallman said, this is his spring training, basically. He's going through his spring training right now, and so he's got to get himself going.
No, he sure does, and also he has to work on his timing with the bat too. He looks like he's slow on
Right,
the swing there too. So,
exactly.
but he did get some hits though. Not to take it away from him and nothing like that, but you know, he needs to focus more on that thing as well. So he has to focus more on being quick in center field and to get to those gaps. If the ball is hit that way and his hitting, you know.
Yes, yes. As we said, it's his spring training, and I want to make some comments about two Rays players that are outstanding players. This young player, Austin Meadows, that they got in a trade for Chris Archer from the Pirates. This Austin Meadows, I know it's very early to say, but he reminds me of a left-handed Mike Trout. In other words, he has all the tools. He's a great hitter. He has a great throwing arm. He's a great fielder. And he is the one that burned us today with the home run. Austin Meadows looks like he's going to be a superstar. I know it's very early, but the very
And that
early,
was high and deep too, man.
yes,
That
yes.
shot.
And Lau, also the race player Lau, is also a young player that looks like he's going to be a great player for the Rays as well. Both
Yeah,
Lau
he hit a home run
and
too.
yeah, both of them hit the home runs today.
Yeah,
And
they got some good players there. They're there. How many years they been playing?
They're very new. They've only been playing for a year or two, pretty much.
Ah,
But Austin Meadows is an incredible player. Austin Meadows also cut down cut down the Yankees coming home to score when Aaron Hicks ran through the stop sign to try to score to give the Yankees a 2-0 lead.
oh
It was the
yeah.
Austin Meadows throw that cut him down at the plate.
Oh yeah, that's right. He got him from where? Center field, right?
Yes, exactly. Austin Meadows really. I mean, I know it's very early to be saying this, but even the way he looks and stuff, he looks like a left-handed Mike Trout.
Wow. And you know what? That play was pretty close. Did you see it on television, the game?
I did see part of it on television, but then my eyes were getting a little tired because I did some exercising today.
Did you
So
get to see that play at the plate with Aaron Hicks sliding in at home?
I did not see that at that point. I was listening to John Sterling at that point, but I'm going to go back and watch the replay of the game later on tonight.
Yeah, it looked like he got him out by a mile though. Maybe.
Wow. Yeah, yeah, and he went through the stop sign. Actually, the stop sign was put up for him, and he ran through it. So when you run through those stop signs, you got better make it, you know. but that's what happened there, and it's just the way it worked out. The Rays are a very tough team, and I think they will be in the running for the entire season.
Well, I don't know if actually he ran through the stop sign.
Yes, he did. Susan Waldman said that they had put up the stop sign, and he went through it.
I gotta check the videotape on that. I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, yeah. He was the coaches told him to hold up, and he went through it, and so that's what happened there. But anyway, so the Yankees will be using a bullpen game tomorrow, and then the Yankees go on the road and they go to Baltimore for 4 games, and then they go to Kansas City for 3 games, and then they're back home for Memorial Day after that.
Yeah, it's a 3 game stand versus San Diego, and then Boston comes in.
Yeah, that's the homestand. Wow, that'll be pretty exciting. I really enjoyed our Boston game on April 16th, and that was the Yankees 8-0 victory, and that was really enjoyable. And we have a blog up for that for anyone who wants to see it, and that was really enjoyable.
Yeah, hopefully we can come through with some more wins now, you know? They got Boston coming up, and right now, let me see. I don't know who's gonna give him a test on the way over now after Tampa Bay, because you got Baltimore and Kansas City, which aren't that good,
Right.
and San Diego, I don't really know too much about, but their biggest threat right now is Boston coming up.
Yes, exactly. Boston is starting to play a bit better, but they're behind the Yankees, but they are playing a bit better now. And you heard about Chris Sale striking out 17 batters the other day.
Yeah, he was making some monumental nights there.
Yeah. And Red Sox lost that game. The Red Sox bullpen blew it, and they lost that game. But the Red Sox are playing a little bit better, and that'll be a great series.
But this guy is still hurt over there, right?
Yeah, they still have some people that are still having trouble.
Nathan Eovaldi is hurt, and the other guy is hurt, right?
Exactly. They still have a few injuries going on.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get them on that. And you know what's weird too? That they still haven't played Justin Pedroia.
Exactly. He's been in and out. He has been in and out.
And Justin Pedroia is not hurt.
Right.
So I don't understand what's going on with that neither. I would like to see him play.
As of right now, the Padres, San Diego is 23 wins and 22 losses, and they have been 4 wins and 6 losses in their last 10 games.
Wow.
So they're right around 500.
Wow, the Yankees are in their last 30 games, 22-8.
Yes, I know.
Well, we lost one now today, so 22-9.
Right. Right. The Yankees have been playing some very good baseball, and it's a next man up mentality that they're having. And the latest next man up is Kendrys Morales at this point, who has come up and had 4 hits, has been on base 4 times in 6 at-bats, including a home run. So the Yankees just keep putting people in there, and they are responding. And the Yankees are a pleasant surprise. Their home run totals are way down in comparison to what they were doing last year, but that's because of all the massive injuries they've had.
Yeah, not everybody's hitting massive home runs like that anymore.
Well,
Everybody's
they have
hitting.
people with homers. I think they're 8th or 9th in the majors right now in home runs. When they start getting guys like Stanton and Judge back and everything, then the home run and Didi Gregorius and the home run totals will really be creeping up again.
People who are hitting the most home runs in the league right now are
Seattle.
Seattle
has the most
and all that.
team.
Man, we just went over time, and
Oh, did we? Oh,
I didn't even
okay.
see
We'll
it,
cut it off.
but we'll
And
stop it there.
okay, sounds good. And we'll cut it off on YouTube too because I'm going to go up and get some dinner.
Cool. But yeah, man, the Yankees what they need to do is probably try to get Kaicho,
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
you know, and then they can get rid of Chad Green.
Yeah, well, Todd Green has been great in the past, and he's corrected himself. And but he had problems yesterday, but we'll see how it all goes. So I guess we'll call our radio show here.
Yeah, definitely. So I want everybody to like and share and subscribe, and check out the videos, and we'll see everybody on the next one.
Okay, take care.
So long, everybody. Yeah. Okay. They some of them already.
Well, we'll do what we have to do tomorrow, whether it's 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's all good. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, we have Wednesday. Days, no.
We did one on Thursday as well.
Yeah. I got Monday here. Monday. Yeah, I got. Oh yeah, I got Monday, Tuesday, and yeah, I think we got maybe like 4.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let me see, cause what I did was I labeled this one wrong.
Oh,
5
okay.
Monday, 5:20. Yeah, we have 4.
Okay, so we'll get one more in tomorrow to wrap up the homestand.
Cool.
All right, excellent. So once again, I'll tell you, you are getting massive amounts of live Yankee baseball at Yankee Stadium. Holy
Oh
cow!
yeah, I forgot to tell you. I bought my ticket for June. Got it
Oh,
today.
holy cow!
Yeah,
Holy cow!
but
It's
that one
always
was
good to listen.
$100. This one.
Oh wow! I guess they're going to be charging a little more as the season goes on.
Because
Maybe.
they charging me because of Boston, the Mets, and Houston.
It's still a great. It's still a great
But
break.
I still win though because that's preferred pricing.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
and those games and preferred pricing, they're like $35, $40 tickets.
Yeah, and think about it. You get into every game on the homestand, so I'm telling you,
You
you
know,
can't.
so even if I went to two games, and let's say me and Giselle went for two games, that's $120 right there,
Exactly.
or
Exactly. So
$140. You know,
I know. So you're making out. You're making out great. This is a great deal that you have going on. And
probably in July it'll be $150.
yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But anyway, so what I'll do is I'll check in with you at the beginning of tomorrow's game. Okay.
Cool. I'll talk to you then.
Okay. Have a good night, Frank.
You too. All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.